I don't know what the hell he possibly could have made the Pro Bowl for. I'm sorry. I have no idea. Numbers was down. We didn't score no touchdowns. You can't tell me it was because of my rushing numbers. That was the worst rushing season I had in my career. My receiver numbers was down. I had no return touchdowns for the first time ever. Well, I don't know if it's ever, because I actually never looked before I started looking when I realized I was a return specialist. And besides that, now we're playing the Giants and we're way better than them. We're in 88, they're in 83, so this game should be an easy little Super Bowl. And exactly what I said happened, right? First Super Bowl we was in Tampa, second Super Bowl we was in Miami, and now we in Arizona. What did I say? They rotate the warm places. And then now at least you have a situation here in Arizona where it's closed. Because remember, it was raining in Tampa, I think it was. Miami, it was normal. Oh shit, they got Eli at least. That's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, I don't think he retired until, what, 2021 in real life? Or what was it when they got Daniel Jones? 2020? COVID? Or shoot, I think he might have been on the team and they had Daniel Jones, or it was right when he left, something like that. That man was the most mediocre quarterback of all time. Because when he retired, didn't he end up having like the same amount of wins and losses? By the way, so this is the dude I was telling y'all about before that had 1,000 yards. That was nice. I guess taking like Randy Moss's place, but not really, because bro, you can't replace Randy Moss. But yeah, that's our new alpha at receiver. This is gonna be my last football game ever because I know we gotta win. And also, my contract is up. Oh shit, what we got going on, bruh? What is going on? So we scored, it looked like, as soon as we got the ball. And they scored as soon as they got the ball. 69-yard rush. Hey man, well, hey, hold up. What y'all high fiving about, bruh? What we got going on, bro? I ain't even touched the field, and 2 minutes and something went off. Damn, freaking threw him off like he was a rag doll. 2 minutes and some change done came off the clock, and we got 14 points. Like I said, it looked like I'm not on kick return and punt return as much, which is great because I'm like 30 something years old. Oh, what are we trying to do? Hey man, did he get his feet inbounds? Because I know he just got cracked. I don't know, bro. I think he might have caught that, bro. I think we might have caught that. That was a shitty ass throw, though. That's probably the first time I've ever seen him have to dunk on somebody in all my years of playing. See, normally, right, I'm going to get loose now. So thank you to whoever we had on that return or whatever we did, pick six or whatever it is that we ended up doing, that we got 7 points spotted. Because, boy, I've been having to carry these playoffs. I ain't been having no points spotted. It's been all me. And I ain't gonna lie, I called for the ball. Nigga, I'm trying to win. I ain't got time to let him scan the field. Like right here, I came out, we did a good job getting 9 yards on first down. But I don't have time to let him scan the field and see what he want to do and what he want to throw to and where. And read the defense, bro. We trying to win this Super Bowl. I'm not trying to have any reason to have any kind of disappointment or letdown. So I'm calling for the ball, bro. They're going to give me the ball. Like right here, we need to finish this off. And they keep putting me in a favorable position because when he passes, see, when that slant was going to pass, I would have been wide open. Look at me in the end zone. No one on me. But, I don't control anything. And then there he goes, Vakapuna. Oh, and the kid I was talking about, his name's Lofa. He's a cool kid, like very cool kid. I spent a lot of time with him, just in general, at the first game, Trinity Valley and stuff like that when I was up in the boot. He a cool kid, man. I don't know how I forgot his name, because that's not his real name. That's just what we call him. Probably his name growing up and stuff, but his real name is not that. And that's what happens too sometimes with my brain. I have brain farts because I'm like, well, I know this kid. I think this kid is really cool. What is his name? Because that's his nickname, not his real name. But whatever. Long story short, Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do something because they about to kick another field goal right here, and they gonna keep this game close at least. So next time we get the ball right here, we need to drive it. Yeah, they doing a good job keeping up with us. I feel like everybody else we played so far this postseason been cakewalks. Let's call a spade a spade. We've been beating the shit out of people, and it's not that we're beating them by 30 or nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna take this out. Might as well get the fuck out of the way, nigga. What the fuck are you doing? I could have got 5 more yards. Freaking dickhead, bro. This man is turned to me while I'm trying to return the kick. How that sound profitable? How that sound any type of way that's gonna help the team? Turn the freak around and get out my way, dumbass. But whatever, man. This game real close right now. They doing their job. Ball. I'm just trying to get the first. That's all I'm trying to do. Smart football. I could have tried to juke 31, but good little drop back, good little flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist. That was a good little play. See right here, if we had that slant that he had on, that'd probably be hard. There we go. Let's get some other yards to some other receivers, bro. I mean, I definitely did call for the ball, and I'm always going to call for the ball because this is a very important game. Literally is going to be my last NFL game. I'm still trying to figure out again, how the F did I make the Pro Bowl? I mean, I'll never know because I didn't go to the shit. I opted out, so at least I'm going to have that on my resume, another Pro Bowl, but I don't know how the hell I made it. My numbers, these are the worst numbers this is the shit I'm talking about. His ass got scared. And he ended up getting lit up. And what we do on 3rd and inches? Yo, what are we doing, bro? This is that shit people do. Well, we gotta throw it because people know that if we line up right here, we're gonna try to run it, so they're gonna load the box. So we have to throw it. Man, shut your punk ass up, bro. Niggas be trying to be rocket scientists and mathematicians. Fudge. Get a big nigga in there, go heavy package, and just freaking run the ball. But, I mean, we did convert because they threw the ball to me. And I'm going to carry this team on my back, so we ended up converting anyway. Man, if he was a running quarterback, we low-key would be so dangerous. Oh, Jason Pierre-Paul, he got all his fingers. And he still got somebody pouring water for him instead of him pouring himself. No, I'm just messing around. But, yeah, man. Carrying this team on my back, bro, because we need to score right here. I knew I could have scored that. I could have outraced him. But I low-key tried to put my hand out to stiff arm him in his face. I literally could have outran him, I feel like. I really could have. What is this? See, this is what I be talking about when I let it go too long. I don't know what I was just doing, bro. I'm thinking about why I didn't score. Touchdown. Touchdown. Let's go. I'm saying there's no way that wouldn't have been a touchdown. I wasn't going to stretch it. I'm not dumb. Like I said, this is an important time to where we're trying to win the Super Bowl. So I'm not trying to stretch nothing. I'm trying to get into the end zone. And that's the thing I said, even when it was easy level mode or whatever, it's like, bro, I could literally step. I don't have to juke. I don't have to toggle. I don't have to do anything with the highlight stick. I literally could just step and then get wide open. Dang, my ribs are hurting. The way I'm sitting right now, sitting straight up. But I don't want to move. Oh, that's a stupid ass play call. He got drilled. The receiver, if he had caught it, was about to get drilled. Man, I'm going to have to sit up because my ribs are hurting me bad. Shit, screw it. I don't have to make noise on my video because damn, my ribs are hurting. There we go. Let's go, Ben Tate. Need a little bit of help. Just a little bit. He got 5 catches, 53 yards. Oh my gosh, my ribs are hurting me. But I learned one thing the other day when we made the drive over to New Mexico. If I put a pillow or something right here where it's hurting, it'll stop hurting just because it will give me like the support to kind of like brace myself. and it won't hurt as much. But yeah, I had to sit up. I had to mess up my video. You go hear the chair creaking and stuff. I try not to do stuff like that because, again, I'm OCD. That was a stupid ass play call, but I think they face masked him. Man, they just bailed us out because at the end of the day, yeah, they face masked the shit out of him. If we're able to score right here and it's 28-10 and we run it down fourth quarter, at least this game is over. So they're fucking dumb for that. They're real freaking dumb for that. I mean, that's what teams do though, right? Like when you watch football, oh, yeah, that's touchdown. Oh, you see, that's how you know he old now, bruh. That's how you know he old, because he would have finished that. That's why you know it's time for this ass to retire. Bruh, it's time for him to go. Because in any other instance, a year or two ago, probably 2 years ago, he would have finished that. But good thing is they're going to give it back to us, man. They a smart little organization right here. All y'all do is hit it between the guard and the tackle, touchdown. What I say? So now we finally in control. I felt like when we started, remember, it was 7-7 before we even stepped on the field. And I felt like, okay, shit, the Giants is really coming with it this game. They're going to make us work for it. Yeah, that's what I've been saying every freaking game I played so far, the way how I start. Like with the Titans, every time we play, I'd be like, man, they suck. They don't got no yards. But at the end of the day, the game be like 6-3. So it's just, get your punk ass up, bruh. Get your ass off the field, bro. I know I say that every freaking time. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know this might sound messed up, but that's how I feel too during the games. If I see somebody on the ground, not on my team, because again, on my team, I know these kids. These is my kids. So obviously, I want them to be okay. But anybody on the other team, if they on the ground, I'm like, get your bitch ass off the way. And that's what I'm saying. I know that sounds so messed up, but I really don't mean it in a messed up way. It's just my train of thought, like, bro, get off the field so we could play the game. And at the end of the day, oh, we're gonna catch this. Let's go. Super Bowl MVP type vibes, man. Damn, that was tough. And I never really catch downfield passes, I feel like, since I've been on this team. I feel like everything they tried to keep it like short and in front of me and let me run after the catch. That was one of the first ones. Like I said, I tried to dunk on them earlier. That is so tough. Man, they be, oh, right there. What the freak? I'm telling you, right here would have been another opportunity to throw a downfield pass. I'd have been walking into the end zone and this game would be over. Because it'd be 35-10 with 4 minutes left to go. Ain't nobody coming back. I don't care if it's a video game, idio game, Gidio game. Niggas is not coming back from that. That was my fault. I shouldn't have did that. Because if we're kicking a field goal, I literally didn't help our cause. Okay, well, at least it's not like high school or whatever. Because maybe in the NFL, I don't know these things. Like I always say, I don't know everything about football. I'm not sure if they center it or what they do. See, I'm trying to get loose now. I could get 100 yards rushing if I just keep. See, I could have ran straight like a dumbass and ran right into number 42 and ran him over and got the first. But nah, bro, I'm trying to see what I could do with it, bro. We're already going to win. It's 31-10 with 2 minutes left. Game over. So, excuse me, I'm trying to see if I can score again, bro. See if I can break their will. They give up. It's about to be the 2-minute warning. Navarro Bowman is a good-ass linebacker, bro, from Penn State, right? 2-minute warning. They gave me a scare at first. That's the crazy part. Like, I know y'all don't believe I really be playing, but I really be playing, bro. They gave me a scare at first. I thought I was about to lose this Super Bowl. Like, I'm definitely playing these games. It's not one of those things where, oh, well, if I almost lost or if I'm losing, I'll restart it. Nah, I'm actually playing these games. These teams are scaring me, and then I'm just putting the team on my back and being like, nah, bro, we need to win the Super Bowl. Like, this is really what is happening. This is not fake. This is not my 13th take of this game to make myself win. Like, that's why I be so anxious, bro, when I'm playing. You could tell by the stuff I be saying and stuff I be doing. Damn, there go my wrist. I'm really trying to score this. I mean, it's not going to make a freaking difference. I bullshitted. I should just follow my block. That was my fault. I deserve to get lit up. The block was there for me to follow, and I decided to go outside. Alright, let me see. Let me see what happened right here with Vakapuna. Because I know I got Gronk coming over too. You see, this is one where I probably should have bounced it. And that's literally me in a nutshell as an actual running back in real life. Because I only started playing my, 7th grade year for the first time ever. And I always bring this up. We really didn't have a youth league. We didn't really have proper, I feel like, training, like the way how I would teach kids now is basically what I'm saying. Stuff like that, like reading the hole and knowing where to hit, I never really learned it, I'll be honest with you. And people probably say, what do you mean? You end up going to college and playing football and whatever. Bro, I still feel like there's a lot I never learned and I was never able to like perfect. I think, honestly, I don't know if I've ever said this before on these games. I think I would have been better as just a return specialist. Because the thing I always did know how to do is make somebody miss. Even if I didn't know how to necessarily read the hole and read and run the ball and hit the ball where it should. And even if I didn't know that, I did know if a nigga got near me, I could make him look stupid. So that's why I think in all reality, that's my 3rd Super Bowl MVP, by the way. So when it come down, I might as well be the greatest player to ever play running back. If I got 3 Super Bowl MVPs, I mean, I wouldn't be the greatest because I only made the Pro Bowl one time as a running back and every other time as a returner. But then it's like I'll probably be one of the greatest Patriots to ever play at least. And then with this weird ass alternate reality where Tom Brady's not the quarterback, then yeah, I probably would be one of the greatest. Especially to bring them 3 and 2 of them be without Tom. Because I think Tom was on the roster, the last one that we won 2 years ago. He just didn't play. So, I don't know. My freaking back is hurting me. The way I'm sitting, me and Gronk. And this ain't even Gronk. This is the video game Gronk. This ain't Gronk that's arguably the greatest tight end that ever played the game with all the numbers and stuff. But, yeah. If I ever had the proper training and technique, I probably could have been a better running back. I don't want to put the onus all on other people because I did train a lot on my own because I really never had no one. So I don't put the blame on no one. That's why I'm so attention to detail as a coach, because I would never want anyone to ever say, damn, well, this dude was my coach and I never knew shit and I never got better. So yeah. At the end of the day, I think I could have been a better returner than a running back. And as you can see here, even in the freaking video game, you can see that sometimes I make the wrong decision with where to hit or how to hit the hole, but it is what it is. I'm 31 years old now. That new rule with the, the eligibility and going back to school and all that stuff has nothing to do with me. I would never try to play football again. So I had 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm going through it a little quick, actually. And then I had 1 more touchdown, 117 yards on 8 receptions. And I don't think I did any work in the return game this time around. Okay, I had 3 kick returns for 67 yards. And then I had 15 yards on 1 punt return. So that's basically the last time you're going to see me playing in the NFL, because even if I come now going into the off season and somebody gives me a deal or something or whatever it is, I'm not taking it. It's over with. I'm walking off into the sunset. You see how I was on the field and that confetti fell? I feel like a lot of people don't ride off into the sunset like they should. They try to hold on to this shit way too long. I'm not. Fresh off of winning the 3rd Super Bowl of my career, it is time to get to the off season. Man, was that a long season, especially having to play those extra games. So we won another award. I don't believe we deserved it, but at the end of the day, I don't know who he paid or whose ticket he stole to Hawaii, but shoot, look at these numbers. I feel like these are some of the worst statistics I've put up since my first couple years. But I'm not tripping because now that I think about it, That might have been his second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh Pro Bowl. And he's only played 9 seasons. So, in context, he's made 6 of those Pro Bowls as a return man. Either way you look at it, 7 out of 9, that's a really good career. Now, when we go and look at the numbers, if it matches, I think we might have to have the conversation that he's one of the greatest return men of all time. Which is kind of crazy because just like in college, he was known for his receiving prowess. And then now in the NFL, he's going to be remembered as a return man and not a running back. But either way, he's going to be remembered. Shoot, 3 Super Bowls, always making big plays. I mean, that's what you aim to do anyway. So now we're here at my favorite part of the whole story. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too. We're going to run down all the stats. We played all the games, went through all the trials and tribulations, and now we can finally see what we actually accomplished. So the first thing you see here is he had 2,198 rushing attempts, which was good enough for first all-time in Patriots history. He had 7,937 rushing yards, which was good enough for first all-time in Patriots history. He had 71 rushing touchdowns, which was good enough for first all-time in Patriots history. He had a 3.6 average yards per rush. He had 55.1 average yards per game. And he had 51 fumbles, which was good enough for fourth all-time in Patriots history. And I use the word good loosely, because ain't no way in hell giving the ball up that many times is good, especially 9 in back-to-back years. That's when I knew it was over for him, to be honest. He had a long run of 99 yards, and he had 241 broken tackles. Let's get to the receiving numbers. He had 224 receptions, which was good enough for 18th in Patriots history. He had 2,512 receiving yards, which was good enough for 24th in Patriots history. He had 20 receiving touchdowns, which was good enough to be tied for 17th in Patriots history. He had an 11.2 average yards per reception, 17.4 average yards per game, a long reception of 73 yards, and he had 1,229 yards after catch. That's a lot of yak, bro. He really was explosive with the ball in his hands. But now, these are the numbers that are going to be the determining factor if he was one of the greatest return men of all time. So, he had 368 kick returns, which was good enough for 8th all-time in NFL history. He had 9,833 total kick return yards, which was good enough for 6th all-time in NFL history. He had a 26.7 average yardage per kick return. He had 5 kick return touchdowns, which was good enough to be tied for 9th all-time in NFL history. And he had a long kick return of 95 yards. He had 309 punt returns, which was good enough for 9th all-time in NFL history. He had 5,353 total punt return yards, which was good enough for first all-time in NFL history. He had a 17.3 average yardage per punt return, and he had 14 punt return touchdowns, which was good enough to be tied for first all-time in NFL history. He had a long punt return of 98 yards, and I think the debate is over. He's literally one of the greatest punt returners of all time. But here's some numbers that you won't see on the screen. He had 677 total returns, which was good enough for fourth all-time in NFL history, and he had 15,186 yards, total return yards, which was good enough for second all-time in NFL history. Those numbers right there, to me, with having a low, and I wouldn't say low, but medium amount of returns, but a high amount of yards, to me makes him one of all the greatest, when it comes to this return thing. And then the last number you're not going to see on the screen. He had 25,534 all-purpose yards. which was good enough for first all-time in NFL history. Now, one intriguing fact is the next person on that list is Jerry Rice, where all 25,000 of his yards came from just receiving. So, next thing we're going to get to is the contracts. His first contract as a rookie was 2 years, and he made $3.78 million with a $1.38 million signing bonus. His second contract was for 5 years, where he made $24.64 million with a $9.35 million signing bonus. And his last contract was for 2 years, where he made $8.68 million with a $3.46 million signing bonus. In total, he played 9 years and made $37.1 million, which was good enough for $4.1 million a year. I mean, I feel like he got robbed low-key, but if he's a special teams kind of guy, which he was, I think that might have been why, he was kind of shortchanged. So now, the last thing that we're going to look at, the awards. As you can see here, he was drafted in the 3rd round, 78th overall. He was the 2010 Offensive Rookie of the Year. He was a 7-time Pro Bowler. In 2014, he won the Offensive Player of the Year as well as the Running Back of the Year. So those were his, big accomplishments. So the next thing I'm going to do is go to the agent, but if it's anything like last year, see, you can't even really retire from there. So I'll go to this screen where you can look at it. Lionel Brown had a great career. He's one of the greatest return men in NFL history. The numbers say it. The Pro Bowl selections say it. He only played, like you see here, 9 seasons, and 7 of those years was as a Pro Bowler. I don't feel as if there's more he could have done, honestly, as a returner. Now, as a running back, yeah, he could have held on to the goddamn ball. But, yeah, Lionel Brown, man. All-time Patriot, all-time NFL return man.
I'm trying to slide.
And there goes the end to another video following Lionel Brown on his journey from Glen Cove to Texas Tech and eventually the NFL. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon.